welcome to beautiful Orlando, Florida. We're here for the Moving Legends Retreat. I'm Zach Baz. I'm going to be your rooftop host for the next 5 seconds while you take a look at this gorgeous view.
Hey everyone, it's the Matty Mailers podcast. We are here at the Moving Legends Retreat, having a great time. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
Hey everybody, it's Neacail from Murdock's Moving and Storage. I came to the Legends Retreat. I got the invite from Mr. Matty Mailers here. I'm super excited to be here, and thanks for the invite.
Yeah, man.
Hey, you know, it's Zachy Stamps, Moving Letters AI, out here in Florida doing our thing, eh?
I'm Joey Karma Moving, coming all the way from Canada. Just took a plane and made myself here and met these awesome, super cool guys here.
Hey. So, hey. Joey, talk to me real quick, man. Did you get tariffed when you came over?
My dad called me up. He's like, man, he sent me these videos online. He says, dude, look at what they're doing to people. You can't go there. They'll get you. They'll throw you in. I'm like, Dad, don't believe everything you see on the net. Like, I'm not going to be scared. I'm just going to go. If they lock me up, whatever.
Yep.
No, they didn't. I made it safe, and I'm happy I made it out.
For sure. So, you know, we're here at the Legends Retreat. You know, Neacail, I'm also hearing you here. You know, we got Joey. It's really awesome to have you guys. But, like, talk to me about why you lost your voice.
Yeah, that's a great story. I have a cough drop in right now because of that. So this weekend's been pretty intense. We've been doing a lot of networking, a lot of talking, explaining to people, you know, the value of the moving letters, because I believe in that product. I've probably said more this weekend than I would in an entire 2-week time period. I'm super amped and excited. And then, of course, we had the bowling games last night. We made them interesting. We put a little bit of money on them. I know that we won both games back to back. The reigning champions. We won a little bit of money, and I was pretty animated and loud. So therefore, I'm paying for it today. So
yeah. Well, I'm glad that we won $200 during this. It was an awesome time. So Joey, you know, obviously this is your first time at the Moving Legends Retreat. First time at a moving event, right?
Yeah, that's the first time.
What's your first impression? Kind of like, you know, rubbing elbows with other movers and the vibe.
Well, to be honest, at first I was like, man, these are all big time players, man, big ballers in the moving industry. And I was like, I was a little intimidated. I'm just like a little guy from Canada coming down and walked through the door, and everybody started being nice and greeting. And I was like, man, these are real people. And then I started talking with you guys, and I was just, man, these guys are legit. And just talking with all the bigger game players here, and they're just real people doing real things, and they've got their struggles and they've got their ups and downs, and I'm just like, wow, these people are real. This is good. This feels like family. This feels good to network and be around people that are same kind of mindset.
Awesome, man. Yeah. So Joey, talk to me about Karma Moving. How did you get that name, and a little bit about kind of how you got started there?
Well, Karma Moving, I do have the Ohm symbol, so one of our slogan is your Ohm moving service. And
like that.
I kind of got into the kind of yoga scene for a few years and went traveling and learned a lot about spirituality and
Can you do a headstand?
I can do a headstand, but I need to still put my hands out. I can't just do just the head yet.
Oh, actually, I said handstand, so you were right. Maybe you heard head, but yes. Okay, great. That's what I would like to see.
Handstand. Oh, yeah, handstand. I can do it. But I don't do it in public too often.
We could get a clip before this is over of you doing one.
I did get a clip downstairs.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You're just going to put that in later?
Yeah, we'll edit it in.
Okay.
he's also a pretty big guy. How tall are you?
Yeah.
6'2", yeah.
Yeah, so it's pretty.
So we're the
awesome.
same. Me and you are the same height. That's cool.
Anyways, yeah. So Karma Moving is just it started. It never started as a moving company. It was just I found a nice truck for sale. Man, that's a nice looking truck, a diesel truck. It was a restore kind of furniture, reuse it store from my local town. And I saw a good deal on Facebook. I said, I'll buy the truck. And I was into building. I'm a builder. So I was like, I could build a tiny house and just live in the back of it, pull around my mobile sauna. It could be good. Next thing you know, everybody in town is like asking me like, hey, can you help me move? And I'm like, sure, yeah. And I did a couple moves and this is kind of nice to help people. And then the word karma got me in like, in yoga, there's one of the yoga, it's called the karma yoga, which is the yoga of service. And I travel the world to try to find these different types of ways to get illuminated or enlightened or find the teachings and find what it is to have purpose and have a bigger mission statement and whatever. And all of a sudden I started feeling it in these very little things in my community, a very small community. And also I wasn't really attached to the money. Someone was like, here's a couple $100. I'm like, sweet. I just have this truck. It's paid for. This is kind of nice. And then I started traveling around from town to town. And then I started going on Vancouver Island. And I was like, yeah, Vancouver, getting paid to travel? I'm like, I can do that. One thing led to the next. I got Karma Moving on the truck, letters, and started growing organically, very organically. It was never like a big like rush to the printing press or whatever, but organically. And now it's been 5 years. We've been rolling, and now we got about 5 trucks and about 12 guys on and off, and helping out.
Amazing.
So Joey, I got a question for you. Yeah. Actually, 2 questions.
I know what one of them is. Earlier, Neacail asked me if that's like, is that related to Karma Sutra? That's what he...
No, that was not it. No, my 2 questions are, what's moving like in winter in Canada? I'm sure that's pretty brutal. And then is that a banana in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Get a little loose here.
You can answer either one.
Well, you guys are a fun bunch, so I'll leave it at that. But
bunch, get it?
Oh, the
bananas.
You're good to hang with.
Yeah. Let's go.
Quit monkeying around.
Stop peeling us back.
Okay. Yeah, moving into winter, man, so where I live is like 20 feet of snow per year.
Jeez.
And we got winter. We burn wood at my place for 8 months out of the year. So
wood.
So Matty Mailers, how does that compare to Colorado Springs and the snowfall you get up there?
I feel like it's gotten to be quite a bit less. I feel like my childhood was just a bunch of snow. Maybe I just remember it more often because I just loved getting school canceled. But now I remember it as just like that nightmare time where trucks won't start. It's 0 degrees outside. Sometimes when it is real bad, unfortunately, you have to cancel. It's the last thing I want to do. But if it is that bad, we have to do that. So I bet it's very different in some ways than Canada, especially 8 months a year.
Do you run into those same issues?
Yeah, same thing. We got the cold. I think it'd probably the same. I say 20 feet, but it's not 20 feet in the bottom of the mountains. The mountains are tall. Up on the top, you get a lot more, of course. Down below, yeah, times have changed. There's definitely a lot less, but there's definitely like... You got to have those chains handy, and you have to know how to use them, and you got to be able to say no. Like, we're not going out today. It's not worth it. Tomorrow's another day. You don't want the trucks to get smashed or get stuck down the bottom of a hill or whatever, but it does happen. Even yesterday, I was here at the conference. I get a call, middle of supper, hey, picture truck is stuck in the mud. So I'm just like, well, figure it out, and we'll keep rolling.
Sounds like you go through a lot of the same stuff that we do, that we all do. Let's switch gears a little bit. The Moving Legends retreat that we're all at, day 2. It's kind of winding down. Matt, let's start with you. What's your take on this whole retreat, and tell me something that maybe you've learned from here?
I think it's a very impressive retreat. I think I came into this not really knowing what to expect. It's a little nerve-wracking just kind of going to stay at a bigger home with a bunch of strangers that you might not know. And this is one of those first ones that I think we've done like this. And honestly, it's been great. Like, we've gotten meals provided, we get drinks every day. We just obviously not having to leave the house. It's very comfortable here. So I would say definitely have to come back next year. Feels like something I'd like to do, and just meet more people like Joey and get more time with movers is great. So I think for me, I've heard some good takeaways. We hear from a lot of the same people we've heard many times, but there's always good things and good nuggets. I think some of the stuff that Gary talked about, Jason's dad, about leadership, finding your why. These are all important things that I think are really the basis for some movers, because we all want the nuggets. We want that good, juicy stuff where what are you doing for your marketing? What are you doing for operations? But when you hear the things like, the Thrive stuff, obviously that was a nice focus and a nice change of pace for this event.
Matt, that's a very, very valid point. I loved everything that you just talked about. One thing I wanted to touch on was how different this retreat is by being in this large mansion with a lazy river down there and a basketball court and the bowling alley in the basement and everything, all the amenities. We haven't left this house in like 72 hours. So it's been really fun. Gary Beregensky's why was extremely just powerful. Listening to Stephen Reed, I think there's been a healthy mix of vendors and actual content, people giving us, moving related content. So we've gotten, product information, service related information, and, operations, sales and stuff like that. Zach, tell me a little bit about your experience here.
Yeah, I mean, Matt crushed it right on the head. I've done probably honestly more conferences than most people as a vendor for about almost 10 years. And this is the first private retreat, kind of house, intimate setting that I've ever kind of come to for the weekend and got to meet new people. Joey's such a cool dude, such a gem of a guy to meet at a house like this and get to know about his business and everything. So this is just really one of the really cool experiences. If you dig, a little deep enough, you can find in this industry to come relax and meet new people. I just think it's really cool what Move It Pro did and how they're doing it here. We'd like to come back next year, obviously hanging with my boys anywhere. I mean, literally in a closet, thumb wrestling is a good time with these guys, but to meet new people. So
let me ask you a quick question before you jump in there, Joey.
Yeah.
I know Joey's cool and all, and we love the guy, but is he good enough to be on our bowling team?
Well, we've already been talking about, so this is going to be round 2 this evening of the unofficial bowling cash tournament.
We're undefeated.
We are. Me and Neacail both bowled a 148 in our separate games. There's going to be some prelims tonight. I think I've heard some chatter amongst the losing team about the teams having to be reevaluated, and I got a couple sneers when I got my Frosted Flakes this morning, not going to lie. So we might have to have a couple, one-offs to see where you rank and how you get slotted in the team. So, Joey, I don't know are you a bowler?
I'll have to be tonight.
Yeah. Okay.
When
I might
money's
have
on
to
the
go
line,
practice a little bit. I'm used to the small balls.
I know you are, Joey. Joey keeping it going.
So, up in Canada, we're more, I don't know if it's the cold, but the balls are smaller.
Yeah.
For some reason.
I get that. And you're stiff often up there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
things are smaller all around.
But that's what makes it all fun is like this whole bowling alley. I wish my 11-year-old son was here to just play around but we feel like a bunch of kids just having fun and hanging out with the owner, of Move It Pro. Yeah. Jason and his crew and all the guys that, we met online on our onboarding and just through sales and seeing man, these are real people. These are awesome people. This is a great company. And just to see them putting it on and working so hard, to really making sure we provided for and we have the best experience it's been just a great
I mean, they hired a fridge patrol, so
yeah.
Who got fired? Please tell the story, please.
I dare
Fridge
you,
patrol, buzzers and all.
Yeah. So, last night, Neacail and I and Zach has an AirBand, and we're all staying in the same room.
Oh,
Literally
God.
feels like an 8th grade sleepover. Like
Yeah.
we spent probably an hour and a half giggling, and I know our neighbor heard some of the stuff we talked about, and it's just fun. But through that, we're like, hey man, let's go check the fridge. You know, I was curious if they still had Chipotle. I love Chipotle's guac and things. And we go out there, and I literally open the door to the fridge, and the guy, Chris is his name. He kind of like runs security around here. He's kind of like the helper of the event. He just walks right over. Hey, I got a notification on my phone that the fridge was open. What do you guys need? And he caught me and Zach trying to get some fruit. And of course, I didn't use a fork to grab the fruit. I used my hand, and they had to throw the fruit platter away this morning because of that. But
He almost pulled out the cuffs.
so what are you going to do? It was pretty crazy, right? I went back downstairs shortly after. I opened the other downstairs fridge, still looking for the Chipotle. I'm sorry. And he got another notification on his phone that I opened the fridge downstairs. He comes running down.
No,
"Hey,
the oven.
what are you doing?
The oven.
Well, the employees, so I could never find the Chipotle. The employees here, and, you know, shout out, they've done a great job, but they did leave it in the oven. And so no Chipotle for me. But
Like the flashlight in the face in the dark.
he's like, we got a guy, you know, rummaging for snacks.
Chipotle thief.
Yeah, Chipotle thief.
Get him, boys.
I want to highlight that all three of us are in this room together, and I have a picture of Zach's air mattress. Do you think we could put it up on the episode?
I'll put it up.
Oh my god!
Did it keep the air all through the night, or did you wake up kind of on the ground, kind of stuck?
I mean, there's times where Neacail kicked it a little bit when he's going to the bathroom, and it's kind of like, I didn't wake up because it's such a good air mattress.
You were snoring last night, and so I was like,
I
shit,
was?
yes, dude.
No way.
You remember this, Matt?
Yeah, well, so he snores louder than me, right?
Yes. It was brutal.
This is all fabricated.
Wow.
Dude. We know that Matty's the snorer, and everyone knows that.
I think you woke yourself up. Remember the one time we were staying together, and you're like, bro, I had to leave because you were snoring. I think you woke yourself up from the snore, bro.
That's to be continued, my friend.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's to be continued. But yeah, the mattress is just great, and we fit fine in the room. And
Let's talk about some of the other people we've met. You know, we've met a lot of people from Florida here.
Yeah.
You know, Georgia, Alabama, Texas is a big one. There's some guys from California, like I am, which I didn't expect. You know, we got what, like 40-ish people here?
Yeah, I think about 40 or 50. You know, they can only sell so many suites. Home's only so big, but they do have day passes where people can come in, hang out with us. So that was really good too, to be able to kind of hang out with some other movers. But I think you're right. It's probably about 50 people. And I think that intimacy is kind of a good number because it's not too many to make it where overwhelming. Like I have talked to everyone here, and that's good because I remember some of the events all here. Oh, I was at this event. And I'm like, were you? I was. I never saw you there. So this feels good to be able to kind of do that.
That's such a great point, Matt. I think the quality of connection beats quantity of people you've met all day, every day. I think I've met everybody here and have exchanged contact information or social media information. And, you know, I hope that we stay connected. So it was pretty awesome.
Yeah. Neacail, let me ask you a question. You know, usually you go to these events, and especially kind of because I've known you for a long time, you know, from, you know, a company that's doing a little over $1 million in revenue to now projected to do probably close to 3. And I don't know if you want me to put this on the podcast, but
I'm an open book, Matt. It's
okay. But, you know, you've really grown and you've accelerated through seeing this. At this event, it almost feels like you're kind of one of the mentors. I wouldn't say, you know, the biggest wig, but obviously you're kind of a big deal. Is that fair to say?
You guys want to be alone? Like,
yeah, of course.
You know, Matt, I really appreciate the compliment. Thank you very much. You know, we've met, you know, a few years ago. You know, for me, time just kind of flies by. And, you know, it wasn't that long ago that I was doing under $500,000 a year. And then you know, of course, one of my best friends, Austin, you know, we went to college together. We were striving to make our companies better. We went to a Louis Massaro event, And then we met, Matthew and some of the other guys that we know. Shout out to Josh. Shout out to Mark. And then it's through these connections that my company just got stronger and stronger and just kept going to these masterminds, kept going to these conferences. And then my friend Austin, he started something called the Moving Army. Okay. I know it sounds, kind of intense. It's because it is, right? Austin's an intense guy and he's passionate about what he believes in. And my sales team has been going off the hook ever since they rejoined up with that program. He's got an event coming at the end of April. So if you're not signed up, please look into that. But yeah, I have to attribute a lot of my success to my team and the training that we've got.
What's the name of the event?
Movers and Shakers, April 28th and 29th in Scottsdale. You're going, right?
I'll have to check in with the wife for that one.
Bring the wife.
Okay, great.
Yeah. It's going to be a good time. We're really excited about it because I think, when you go to some of these events, there's a lot of fluff. And with Austin and our friend group, we kind of, I wouldn't say we're brutal, but a little bit. Like you have to have that real honesty. And sometimes that Canada nice, obviously I'm sure Joey knows it doesn't really work well for growth. Like we got to hear when we're wrong. I remember I sent you guys a video once of me, obviously I had kind of a bad issue with an employee and it was a bad firing for me. And I sent you a little clip of what had happened and you guys, and it wasn't a good moment for me guys. And I hope to never have gotten there again, but with where I was, but you guys
You're human, Matt. You're human.
But you called me out and you said, dude, what are you doing? Why are you doing what you're doing? And I needed to hear it. And so I really appreciate that I have friends that will hold me accountable and tell me when you're effing up. You know what I mean? Joey, do you have anybody in your life that kind of holds you accountable or you just kind of self-accountable here?
I think I've been trying to implement that more and more lately. Like finding humility and being humble enough to ask someone to be like, hey, like especially with my employees as I've been growing and being less in the business and more like working on the business. It's a new territory for me. And I've been telling the guys like kind of micromanaging it sometimes, but then letting them know like if there's something that you need to tell me, you need to tell me because I can't see. So this is all new to me. Let me know what I need to do for you and what I need to do for myself in the business. So I've been just focusing on implementing that in my life more and more.
Well, let's talk about, Zach and his accountability. We're here doing this podcast and the guy literally brings a beer to the podcast. I mean,
what are you talking about?
You're on the clock right now, pal.
Well, I mean, if anybody knows that, a little bit of swing oil is just going to really help you talk to everybody and loosen up. I mean, I drank plenty of water today. There's a scheduled happy hour for the conference today. Okay. Right now.
No problem.
Come
and
on.
Zach doesn't miss a happy hour.
No.
He's a happy guy. Look at him.
Happy hour without Zach is crappy hour.
Hey, Zach, did you happen to get a massage yet?
No, because that's one thing I will say. Next year they need to schedule 2 masseuses. They were completely booked. And we got on the wait list, but I don't think it's going to happen, guys.
If you want, I can,
Fill in the
give you
blanks.
The magic hands, dude.
Yeah, I think
Keeping your undies on, though.
I do. The air mattress lower back. Keeping it. No, I don't like to do that. I'm not the guy that keeps the undies on. Either is Matt. I know he's not.
Speaking of massage, we went over to it was my birthday a couple weeks ago, and my wife brought me up for a couple's massage. So there's 2 girls. One of them was a bigger, butchier girl, and the other one was a pretty cute one. And I got the cute one somehow. We just kind of lined up and started massaging, and it was good. And then my wife said, I looked over and was she massaging your butt for like quite a while? I'm like, yeah, actually she was. It was really nice. She's like, yeah, I looked up and I was like, what? The only time I looked up, she was just going at it right on the butt for so long. And I was like, yeah, it was good. I have to be, it was a great.
Did it move?
The question we all want to know.
Yeah.
With your wife in the room, did it move?
Oh no,
Joey, you're hesitating for a long time.
Joey's red.
No, you don't have to answer that.
Yeah,
You know,
No, it didn't move at all.
Okay, there you go.
Of course, good job.
That's great, man.
So, did you wish maybe the butcher one would have gotten into the muscles a little more? I mean, obviously being a mover, I've had my fair share of dudes rub the back, and listen, it is what it is. But sometimes you need a good elbow in the back.
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah,
Matt, it moved. It moved. It moved, Matt. It moved.
That
baby.
time it did move.
Yes.
Talk to me.
Love that.
Yeah, it was a good birthday present. I was very happy.
Just
Yeah.
leave that at that, huh?
Perfect. So, Joey, I mean, on the birthday, how many years young are you now?
36 now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
36 years
2
old.
kids at home, yeah?
2 kids, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 daughter. She's 14 months.
An amazing harmonica player.
Yeah, you saw the video, eh?
What's the song you guys made together?
Diaper Rash Blues. It's coming
Yeah.
on the radio near you soon.
Spotify.
Yeah,
Apple
Spotify.
Music.
Keep your eyes out. Your diaper's full.
I'll be changing them here soon, quick.
Yeah. Hey, how many more weeks here?
I got 3 months.
Oh, yeah,
July
Zach's having a
8th.
baby.
I am. Yep. Little girl. So that's going to be a life changer. And
It was a super planned pregnancy.
it
wasn't
really was. Yeah. Like we had a day picked out, and no, it actually wasn't at all. Just kidding. Thanks for calling me out, by
I'm
the
sorry,
way.
Zach.
Oh, don't
It's a
apologize.
miracle.
Life is exciting, guys. I mean, it's just something.
Everything's planned in the bigger
When
picture.
life
Yeah.
gives you-
Hey, touche.
When life gives you lemons, you have an unexpected
Baby. That's 100%. You change diapers. But
gonna be
I'm
great.
really excited. And for Matt to have a daughter, talking to Joey about his daughter, it's just going to be a really fun and crazy new experience. And yeah, I'm all in.
I have a dog.
There you go.
That's where it all starts.
Yep.
Yeah.
It does start there.
I mean, kids, people put leashes on their kids. Little
I've seen
blue
it.
leashes in Walmart.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
The least you can do.
Oh, it's funny, too.
Dad jokes. You got to start practicing.
He's funny. I like it. I got a joke for you guys.
Okay.
Where do you take somebody when they've been injured in a peekaboo contest?
Where?
The ICU.
I see.
Awesome.
I'm
Well,
glad-
hey guys, thank you again for coming. Is there any final words for kind of the Moving Legends retreat? Yeah. Anything you want to say, Neacail? Anything?
First of all, I'd like to say thank you to Matty Mailers here. He invited me here. He wanted me to be here, and I took that I just literally got back from a 2-week vacation riding dirt bikes in Baja. And, this trip was a few days after that. And, when you come back from a vacation, you're kind of like a little worn out. But I was like, you know what? Like, we got one life to live. I think life's about experiences, right? And just doing things no matter what. And, Matt's a dear friend of mine, and I wanted to come through. And what an awesome event this was. I got to meet the owner of Move It Pro, Jason Beregensky. His wife, Kayla, is super awesome. His father, of course, the entire panel of people they had speaking, all of the attendees. I've learned so much. I always like to take like 1 or 2 things home that I like do immediately, and then the rest kind of hit a list. And, I've definitely have achieved that this time.
Oh, yeah. Well, hey, man, thank you so much for coming. It really meant the world to me for you to be able to come, especially to travel pretty much all the way across the country to get here. And then obviously for 2 days too. So that was a lot of travel. It was 2 days of travel just for 2 days of fun. But hopefully you don't regret it. And I really
do it
appreciate
again,
it, man.
Matt.
Thank you. Well, you'll be back here next year. What about you, Zach?
Man, just again, like Matty Mailer's, your presence as a friend, a business owner, a multi-talented dude. Always fun hanging with you. Neacail, you're the yin to my yang in so many ways. You know that.
You complete me.
Basically.
This sounds like an Oscar speech. Like we need to get a little wrap up sign. We're cueing the music now, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Well, in that case, let me just switch to our new friend Joey here
Yeah.
and say it's been really cool to meet you, man. And rock on in the Canadian world, and don't be scared to come down here and hang out. Those tariffs, who knows how long they're going to be in place or not. So,
Yeah.
Any
Nice.
final words for
Yeah.
you there, Joey?
Matty, Neacail, Zach, dude.
yeah.
It's been a slice. I wish we could stay here another little bit here. Like, don't want to leave now. It's
We
like
got one
this is
more
like
night. We got one more night, baby.
one more night,
This
one
is
more
it.
bowling tournament.
Let's go.
All right, guys, we're getting to bowling. Thank you again, guys,
Let's
for
go.
hanging out with me on the Matty Mailers podcast. Thank you to my awesome guests and the Moving Legends Retreat. Go do something special. Go do something in your business. Let's go.
Let's go.
Make mailing great again. Woo.
Hey, baby. What you doing, sexy?
Hi, mommy, we're in Florida.